comes Barbaro, and he takes the lead as the field turns for home.
It was his last victory.
And it is all Barbaro in a sublime performance.
It was his last Derby photo.
He runs away from them all.
A bigger-than-life horse, energizing the racing world. A bigger-than-life man, entertaining the most famous athletes on Earth while capturing the most powerful athletes on Earth.
Barbaro, I believe he's being pulled up.
In 2006, Barbaro broke down.
He is out of the race.
Tony Leonard broke down too. And when the man who took the last living picture of Secretariat left his heaven on earth, he left behind a secret treasure in his Lexington home that came within a photo finish of being thrown in a dumpster.
It would have been real easy for it to have just been pitched.
Tony Leonard's treasure is now locked in a bank vault in Paris, Kentucky, because his friend Bobby Shiflett took a genuine risk and made an unspectacular bid for Tony's dumpster-bound boxes.
He said, would you be willing to come up here and help us go through and tell us what's important and whatever? And I go, well, it's all important. I said, it's the history of the thoroughbred business during its golden era. This is kind of like a black hole. You know, when we first put it down here,
It's overwhelming.
It's totally overwhelming.
Look at this file right here. Affirmed AP Indy, Aladar, Citation, Cigar, Alishiba, Arazi.
These get scanned 4 strips at a time.
Spilling out of the bank vault now, a gold rush going on where they're sifting through priceless pictures every day.
Or like this one, you go through and, immediately Secretariat jumps out.
Plucking out valuable nuggets showing horse racing history. They're trying to inventory 500,000 images. They're only halfway through, and they're already displaying some at this Lexington museum.
Seeing stuff like this from Keeneland that's in the 50s, I had no idea they did that method of floating the track.
I had no idea Triple Crown winning jockey Steve Cawthon looked too young for prom, let alone Derby. Or that Leisure Suits looked so bad on the backside. But Trackside Love always looks good. Keeneland in the 70s still looked like the 20s. The only thing bigger than the arrival of Queen Elizabeth was the arrival of Secretariat.
That is Secretariat's first steps onto Claiborne Farm.
Long before selfies, John Wayne, Richard Nixon, and Joe DiMaggio didn't pose for pictures either. Legends like Forgo were measured in high-tech ways. Choosing between Swaps and Nashua side-by-side's impossible. And Cigar looked gassed during his legendary win streak. In fact, this is what you discover when you analyze Tony Leonard's treasure. The sport of kings, most believe is so beautiful, is really brutal in disguise.
It's a tough business, and the horses have to be tough, the owners have to be tough, the jockeys, the breeders. You got to be either physically tough or tough of mind.
It's unexplainable. This is an epic collection. It's priceless. I mean, he was at places where nobody else was.
Now Kate and Bobby are in a place nobody else is. A bank vault where they strike the gold every day. The only question now is what to do with their winnings.